Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel, Style by Brianna, and follow my Instagram page for more style inspiration as well as tips and advice for entrepreneurs. So if you haven't did that already, now's a great time to do it. So today I'm going to be talking about how to use your brand t-shirt to market yourself during work hours. I know that sounds a little bit crazy or like how, but I'm going to tell you how. So as you can see, I'm wearing my brand t-shirt today just to give you a live visual example, and I'm going to break down tips that you can implement today to market your brand. This is a great time to be trying to get that marketing and brand awareness out because a lot of people are working from home, which means that you have a more relaxed work environment and you can wear things like your brand t-shirt. Whereas before, you probably had a stricter dress code and you probably couldn't or had to be like super discreet about it. So use this time to market yourself as much as possible while you have this virtual platform, and use it to your advantage because you never know who could be a prospect. It could be your coworker. It could even be your boss. So definitely keep that in mind. And once you implement these tips, you should see a lot of success. So first things first, keep a neutral color scheme. So as you can see, I'm wearing neutral colors all the way down. And the reason being is you're still an employee at your employer. And you would never want to make them feel different, or you never want to look like you're trying to steal the show and get people to support your brand to the point where it's becoming a problem in your work environment. So usually corporate has neutral, relaxed color schemes, so keep following that, but slide your brand t-shirt in there as well, which brings me to my next tip. So you need to style your brand t-shirt as best as you can. This will create visual interest and it's going to spark a conversation between you and your prospect. So as you can see, I have styled my brand t-shirt and it makes it look interesting. Like someone looking on the outside is gonna say like, oh, what's Style by Brianna, or you look nice, and things like that. Things where you can start talking about your brand and giving them more information so it generates that interest and hopefully leads in a sale if they're interested in what you have to offer. So I'm just going to take off my blazer really quick in a second and show you how it looks without being styled. So here is my brand t-shirt without the blazer, without being styled. It's still cute, but it's very plain. People would probably still ask me like, what is Style by Brianna? But it doesn't have that feel that it had when I was wearing my blazer. So I'm gonna put this back on. Alrighty. So yes, you definitely want to tie your outfit together by styling it correctly and by having a clean cut professional look, because at the end of the day, that's what you want as well. You want people to see you as a professional because that's what they're always going to remember. So the next thing or tip that I have for you is that if you have a clothing line, or you sell tees with words on them or something like that, you need to be trying to market that at least 3 times a week. The more that they see it, the better. And the more variety that they're able to be exposed to, the more chances you have to make a sale. And same process, make sure that you style it appropriately and that you're using corporate neutral colors. Now, I will say that if you want to stand out and you don't want to do the whole neutral thing, add a pop of color or a dash of color, whatever you want to call it. So, for example, me, I just added a dash of color With my lips, I used a bright pink because I like bright colors. And I also used a neon green for my earrings as well because, again, bright colors are my thing. You can do the same thing. It doesn't have to be earrings or makeup. It could be a watch, handbag, shoes, whatever you're comfortable with or you feel like works best. So those are my tips on how to market yourself on the clock. It's a great tool to use, and like I said, since COVID is going on right now, you need to be hitting it, hitting it, hitting it. The more brand awareness you can get, the better your chances of making a sale. Remember, guys, it takes somebody a total of 7 times to see your product or what you have to offer before they're like, what is this? Like, let me learn more about it. And the final thing that I'm going to leave you with before I end this video is that you need to make sure that you know your product inside out, because people are going to be drilling you with questions, and the last thing you want to do is look the part but be like, well, no. You need to be ready to go. You need to be confident. You need to be ready to give them the information they're looking for and then more. So that's all I have for you today. Make sure to follow me on Style by Brianna. And if you want to work with me one-on-one with more tips and tricks that you can implement to market yourself on the job, I have a package dedicated to it called the Side Hustler Package. And this is where I work with people who have 9-to-5s, who are looking to transition to their business full time, and I give them all these different ways, including the t-shirt method, on how to market themselves while they're on the clock and how to build a strong brand image. So if you're interested in that, head over to stylebybrianna.com and schedule a free style consultation with me, and let's create a style plan for you. So yeah, guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, and just know that you can always send me a DM if you have a question or just to say hey. But other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I am gone until next time.